Space, a final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Okay, pilots, it got here today. This is my gooniac Afterburner LED set. We're gonna try to put her in today. Everything's looking okay. Let's see here. Just to give you an idea, something maybe. If you can see it, let's see if I can get that right on the light there. It looks like about 70 centimeters. Goodness gracious, don't drop it. I'm trying. Okay, yeah, about 70. Man, that's beautiful. Alright, we're looking at about a little less than 30 centimeters is what this one's saying. Nice and clean inside there. Oh yeah. Let's get these wires untaped. Man, I seen this one and I said, that looks like that's simple enough for me to put in. I've watched a couple videos on it already. Watched Dave's RC's live chat on it. Spoke with Gooniac, made sure I was getting the right one. You can get this at, I went to his Facebook page, but I had to go to get a Facebook account before I could do that. Goodness, that is a long enough lead. I believe that's long enough. I'm putting this in a FMS Viper 70mm. That looks like it just slides right over that comb. I don't see a set screw placed nowhere on it. That's what we're gonna do. But I went to his YouTube channel and left him a comment there, and he gave me his Facebook address. I got in touch with him. Alright, you got an engine compartment here. You got 2 screws. Allen head takes it off. I'm not sure what size it is. It ain't big one. But sometimes you'll have a little bit of a trouble getting that cover off. So once you get your screws all the way out, you get them out of the way. I've been into this before. I've even had to take my Allen and literally stick it into the curve there and grab a hold of it and start pulling this away with it. See? But this one here, you put your Allen in the screw hole there and you grab a hold. It's got 2 tabs here, but if you don't have anything, you just kind of use that Allen to get it started. See? And since this one's got the 2 tabs there for you to grab a hold of, then you get it up. But I've seen some manufacturers will glue that. They'll glue that down, so be careful. Alright, now I've already took 2 screws out of it. This is like I said, FMS 70mm. It's got a 12 blade fan in it. Put that right there. Now, I'm looking straight down in the Viper here. all the wires, all the leads. I even got my light leads there. But you got a pretty good size hole there to get your leads and stuff down through there. Pretty good size. I might not even have to unplug my might not have to even unplug my motor leads. Let's see, has it got a place cut out? Nope, I'm gonna have to unplug them because I've got to feed them through a little valley here in the cover, which is okay. That's okay. And I got to remember. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna tape together here. This one might be a good one. That's a good tape too. Goodness gracious. I wish I'd have known that. Goodness gracious, you have to wrap around 3, 4, 5 times. Black to black. Now they got these swapped around, yellow to red. Sometimes you have to do that. Get your motor to turn back the other way. It'll be turning the wrong way. They swap leads around. Now I usually do the black and red, but everybody said that you can do either one of them. But since the manufacturer has chosen the red and yellow, I'm going to stick with that. And 2. I'm trying to hurry, pilots. I'm trying to hurry. When I get into that, once I get this mounted here, that's when we're going to get into the wiring. Okay, red and yellow. Alright, here we go. Give me a little slack, give me a little slack. Now I seen on Jeff's custom RC, he done a real good job. You get a little switch here, you on and off switch. What you do, you cut your system off, unplug the battery to turn the plane off. You plug the battery up to turn the plane on after you turn your controller on, and you turn your switch on for your afterburner. See, he mounted that into the side of his. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine. I don't know yet. But he done a real good job. Let's see here. Alright. It's got a slot here. See the slot there? So we're going to see if we can get them to go right down in that slot. You got to be a little careful now. You don't want to break that casing. There's a sliding spot. Man, that's going right on there. Let's turn it just a hair. We don't want them wires binding there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's get the light here a second. I want to show you that. Fits in there good. I got the leads for the motor on one side, the leads for the LEDs on the other side. They won't be touching, won't be getting each other hot or get it hot. Good thinking, Gooniac. I tell you, the man's he's some kind of engineer, I tell you. If he ain't an astronomical engineer, I ain't standing here. Alright, let's get this thing hooked up. But I'm going to go ahead and drop these leads down in that hole. Get them out of the way. And she'll be falling on. I tell you what, that's the second time. I tell you, this thing's wanting to hit the floor so bad, I can't stand it. Drops right down in the hole. Alright, let's see here. I pulled that too far up a while ago. Alright, we're going to go down. Down with the leads. Red to yellow. On this side. Red to yellow. Oh goodness, man, those things tight. Why in the world did you even put that tape on there for? Okay, red to yellow. Goodness gracious, where'd you go? Back up here again. And black to black. See about what it's supposed to be. Put that back down. Check. Leads are going right down the hole. Check. Motor sliding in. Check. Got plenty of room. Check. Well, let's see. I tell you what. I'm gonna do. Man. Yep. Check it one more time. I ain't gonna use packing tape. No, not gonna do it. Tell you what I'm gonna do though. Please, Lord, let me have one more tip. One more tip, Lord. There's a tip, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Let's clear out our tubes. I don't know pilots. I hadn't seen any do this. I've seen them put tape on it. Take some electrical tape or some kind of tape. But I don't believe two-port epoxy carries a current. And I don't think it'll get hot and melt. That looks like it's got a Predator motor in it. Let me show you. Let me tell you the numbers on it. I wasn't gonna do that. Alright, what we got here is a 2860 KV 1850. If you can see that. That's what motor we putting on this. So yes, I'm gonna run me a bead of 1 minute epoxy around this thing here. There she comes. Oh yeah. We're just gonna put just a little bit right across it right here. Now it's got these little valleys cut in the casing there to kind of flex a little bit so you can get it on there. So I'm going to put epoxy in that little valley. Because I don't plan on taking this off, and I hope the hell it don't fly off. I don't know how they made that casing. Couldn't tell you. You have to ask him about that. Now then. pressure on it. And it does look straight to me. So I'm gonna leave that for just a minute. It don't take long. For that stuff. If you can't see it, let's see if I can get down here. I've just run that bead right around the edge of that casing here. But we're almost done in the bottom here. Let's give this a few seconds here. Start getting her down in there. Make sure that ESC back into place. Snapped in. Check. Motor going in. Check. I tell you guys, that MFMS, that sucker went right in like it was a glove. There you go, Joe. Alright, let me find mounting screws. Imagine that. There's the two short ones. Two short ones was in the motor. Long ones was in the cap. Can't get my hand down in that hole. Alright, let's see what we can do here. One end of this Allen wrench ain't really good. Maybe I'll be able to get it back in there, maybe not. I got to get me some of them screwdriver type Allen heads. You need a set of them, pilot. They're good to have. This one, it feels like it's going in crooked. There we go, that's better. That's better. Like a glove. That motor ain't going nowhere. She looks like she's tight. Casing. Cover. It should slide right back in there. Now, if you chip any paint or anything, you can go back and touch it up. A lot of pilots will go over to Lowe's with a little panel or something. They'll take a panel that you can take off easy and take it to Lowe's. I've done it myself. They charged $8.39 for a, I think it's like, I don't know, 4 ounces maybe. I think it was maybe. And I don't know how you can thin it, but it was Valspar is the type I used. Now, I don't know if you can thin that, but a lot of pilots I've heard that they use Windex. It's glass cleaner. I'm into auto paint and stuff like that, but you can't use nothing like that on this styrofoam stuff. Uh-oh, I've locked in something. Let it go! Let it go! Damn it, man. But you don't put no thinner. You don't put nothing on this that you put on a car, I can tell you that. I've already tried it. We got some stuff called scratch putty and painter's putty. And I tried, we use it to put in little chips and stuff on cars. So I said, hey, let's try it. Shoot, I put it on a little chip, man, and that sucker started bubbling and it got about as big as a quarter. And I said, well, can't use that. My chip turned into a quarter-size hole. But let's flip it over. I've already got my God, that broken wing there. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Oh shit. Oh, excuse my language. My Velcro tape's come off. Bloody bastard. I ain't supposed to do that. But I'll get this stuff. I've already checked my CG. I got it marked there where I need to put it. Alright, let's get this. Man, this thing had some wire to it. I mean, it had some wire to it. I'm gonna get all this clean out of the way. I'm gonna put the plane now so you can see what I'm doing here. I guess that's why free wing went to that control box there, so that maybe it controls some of that bird nest stuff. Now I've got a Admiral 6-channel gyro on this. I've got my rudder unplugged. Now what you got to do, oh yeah, there's plenty of lead. Now I noticed on RC Informer, Rich, his lead was a little short because he was putting it into an F14, but man, RC Informer said he looked like he needed 13 to 14 inches. That looks like 13 to 14 inches to me. Maybe Gooniac's already made the improvement. I don't know, but it looks like that's long enough for me. It looks like 14 inches to me if I ain't standing here. Got to unplug, yes. Now pilots, some models, I know one of them is the Free Wing MiG-21. When you buy it, you get this little fishing tool here. Now I got 3 of them. Evidently I bought 3 models that's had them in it. But this one, I don't know, it had a little bend in the end there. And I can use that little bend there to manipulate the other end to where I want. What I'm doing now. Some of them straight, and I can't turn it with that. So maybe if you got one and it don't have that little bend in it, put that little bend in it, and you might control it a little bit better. So I'm gonna get it up in that hole. Now you just try your best. I mean, you know, it might take me 30 minutes. It might go right through. That looks like it right there. Okay, I'm in like Flint. I'm just going, now some pilots, they'll take a little wire tie and tie it around. Now, I don't do that. I just give it about 3 or 4 inches of lead there. Bend it over and bend it up over it. Get it straightened up in there. And there she comes. Get it back off of it. I'm done with my tool. You seen my tool. My tool works. Okay. Now we gotta get this back in. We gotta get our rudder hooked back up. Where'd I put my rudder lead? There it is. Oh, come on, man. That would have been the one that went down in the bottom. Yep, the ESC leads look like they're good and connected. Yep. Check. ESC leads connected, check. Rudder lead ready, check. Polarity, check. Push in good, check. Get flat there, check. Check. 3 screws. Same size out head. Uh-oh. One goes in the very front here. That in the back. That side. Uh-oh. No. There we go. Straight down. Now here's where I don't like that I have to use Allen wrench, because I'm getting close to my paint over here on my rudder. A vertical stab. That's going in something. Alright, pull a tug on that one. Pull a tug on that one. Pull a little tug on that one. A little more on that one. Oh yeah. Check horizontal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna plug this back in. It's got a little control board here. See? That goes into the lead that I just run through the fuselage. This goes into the throttle on a Y harness. See? Now if you're using 2 of them, now what I would recommend is get a triple harness instead of using 2 Ys and then coming back in and winding again. Get you a triple harness. Motion RC got them. I think it's 39 cents, for crying out loud. Come on. Let's hook this back up. Black to black, red to red. I'm gonna slide this back in. Alright, I hope that thing's off. It don't have a word off on it, but we're gonna hope so. Get this. Throttle. Goodness gracious, I tell you boys and girls. Don't ever get the RC bug. There's no hope. There's no cure. There's no cure. You're stuck for life. Oh yeah, I remember now. The Admiral has got the throttle is on the first lead. I pulled the third one out. Unbelievable. Come on, man. This is taking up time. Come on, man. Just push the 10-second burst there. There you go. There you go. I missed it. Okay. See there, you missed that. If you 10-second burst, you missed that one. You're going to have to rewind it and see it. I ain't going to tell you what we'll... Let's see here. What have we got here? Oh, goodness. Again. Come on, man. Come on there. Get that out of the way for a second. I pulled my lights out this time. No, I'm gonna get the throttle here if it kills me. I think I got it. I knew that was it. I should have known. Should have known. Lights. Wire harness. When I'm doing that wire harness. I had the wire harness out. Wire harness. Alright, this goes in throttle. Check polarity. Okay. Something's got to give. Let me see if I move this back. Can't see. Okay. Check polarity on throttle cable for damn sure. Double check throttle cable for polarity. Where's our stick at? Here it is. Okay. We'll put this on the other side. Check polarity. White lead to white lead, black lead to black lead. Now, if your leads are yellow and brown, then the yellow lead is the white lead. The brown lead is the black lead. Some of them are different. Okay, now we are going to get our switch in view. I'm going to try to get these lights plugged back in. I know the back of my head really looks pretty, don't it? I think I'm going bald. That's okay. I'm tired of messing with it anyway. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, all right. You ain't going nowhere. 10-second burst. Get in the thing like I want you to get in it. Not too much. Alright, my switch. There's my switch. Battery. Radio. Bopper. Throttle check down. We're going into mode here. We're going into mode. We're getting deep here. Go ahead, we're gonna plug this other end up. Let me get it tangled up in my. I'm gonna plug this in. Where is my red lead? There it is. So it goes in like so. Battery. Yep, wrapped right around it, didn't you? Wrapped right around it. Action. Okay. We're almost ready. I'm just kind of laying it in here. I ain't gonna leave it like that. But we're gonna check something out here. Yes, we are. Seen some lights. I seen some lights. Give me a second here. I'm gonna try my best here. Try my best. I want to see it just like you do. Let's see, I don't want to blow. Goodness gracious, I'm facing right at that dadgum stuff too. I'll blow everything off that table. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we can get back here a little bit. Here we go. Uh-oh, we're gonna look like we're shooting them fire out the B2 up there. Alright, here we go, pilots. Let's see what we got. That might be a little bit better. Let me turn this a little bit here. That might blow the camera clean off the stand. Y'all get ready for the ride. Well, it could be blinking like that because of my battery. Let me check my voltage on my battery. Let's see. Let me check it. Let's see, where is my battery? I bet that battery is kind of weak. I've been testing, I've been taxiing, I've been this, I've been that. I bet you that damn thing is napped off. Well, we know our switch was right. It's on. So we're going to turn that off. Now we're going to unplug this. I bet you that battery's weak. Well, we're going to have to get another one. This is only a 4-cell checker. What have I done with it? I want to make sure. I guess I'm not going to be able to check the battery right now. But anyway, it works. It's working. Let's do this. Hook back up. Where did the switch go? There we go. Here we go. Okay. Little red light's on. Okay. Alright. turning it off with the switch. I'm plugging it off with this battery. Unplugging the plane. Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't do it because it has got that at 60. That TX60 end on this battery, so I can't put another battery in, and I can't test this one. But we know it works. We know it works. I hope I let you in on something, Aaron. You learned something? I had a ball. Thanks a lot, gooniac33. Appreciate everybody on the lounge, on Dave's RC, on the Mary Boozers Show. Hey, I got my Hanger Rats t-shirt. Couldn't be better. So, Afterburner's working. I'm out.